pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Well, you don't become a two-time rushing champion in this league without being able to shed some tackles, and Ezekiel Elliott does just that on this latest run.
And he's got Ezekiel Elliott.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Now Prescott. And Graham on the ground. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Off the play fake, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jay Ferguson,
his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And not much to... to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
On the option right is Lance.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers.
And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's Mitchell. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Lance.
That's Samuel, caught left side. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football. In terms of winning, they got to just be puzzled right now.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
A first down carry by Elliott. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Throwing. Prescott. Over the middle, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And just shutting him off there. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7th. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive.
Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 7-7, our score after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. But then
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup there at 22. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
a shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Lance. Open man right side, Myers.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the 49ers have taken the lead.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Here's Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. the middle. Here's Elliott. And he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
68 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Brown. Touchdown. Noah Brown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Holding. Offense.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that
Still
one.
1st down.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
On the draw, here's Mitchell.
Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
And we saw that advantage right there.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Three yards remain for 2nd down. To throw, it's Lance.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers.
Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. 5 plays plays there on that drive.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Prescott on first down. He'll buy some time right. That's caught once again by Gallup. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
Prescott to throw it. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the red zone now, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia. A big one for the Eagles, as that promises to be a tight one. More good stuff later in the afternoon. One being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the New York Giants. And lastly, we'll all be tuned in on Monday night for what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Second half begins with a carry by Mitchell.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Off of play action, here's Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the gun, again to Mitchell.
Gets past one man.
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Lance with a tap forward on a jet sweep. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Lance going to hold on to it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now Lance. This is caught. Touchdown. Elijah Mitchell from 4 yards out. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the 6. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Prescott looks to throw on first. Finding Elliott for the catch on the out route. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play action now. Prescott. And it's a fumble. fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
On second and goal, Prescott got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Prescott. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. But once again, it's Mitchell. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Here's Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen down. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And down to the 36-yard line here. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 81 yards rushing now for Zeke. He's got a 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Prescott now. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. To throw is Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw, Prescott. Man open left side is Brown. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll throw again. Prescott. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Second down and goal. Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him, but his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Prescott on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now, performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Hey, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and run it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Lance now on first down. He's got Ayuk once again.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. They'll go option to the short side.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
And that will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Go, black block, quick, yellow.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
They run over center with Mitchell.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Lance back to throw. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This to swell the lead to 6.
The kick by Gould is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
So Dak Prescott in the offense, down by 6, a little under a minute to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down.
That's complete to Lamb.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here's Dak.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now Dak.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice.
Got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.